Hello guys, welcome to this video, and I just want to introduce you to the advanced strategy. Now this is very straightforward, and you only trade two sessions actually, just the Tokyo section and the New York session. So those are the times you'll be looking for trade, depending on your time zone and what time you prefer to trade. You can pick any of those two. Okay. So firstly, what you want to know is the market only moves in two directions. Should I say four directions during those times? Okay, so it either goes up, and during the New York or Asian session, it either comes up, goes down and then break up, or it comes up and have a new direction downwards. Okay, same thing for the opposite direction. It either comes this way, and breaks down, or it comes this way and change direction back upwards. Okay, so these are just the four scenarios we'll be looking at, and all we want to do is to trade this either during the Asian Tokyo, right, or the New York session. Okay, so these are the points we'll be trading. These are the times we'll be trading. Now, it's very easy to spot this because once you check the New York session or the Asian section, you'll be able to see those patterns repeatedly. Okay, so firstly, I'm just going to put in this and we're going to see those patterns. Now, just New York and Tokyo. New York session and Tokyo section. So all you have to do is click and you look for those scenarios. Meanwhile, you guys will be using the JPN225 for your confirmation. Okay, now I'm going to explain how to use this in the next video, but for this video I just want to show you guys how this works. So let's just zoom in. So we zoom in, okay, and let's say let's just start to a random place. Okay, so you can see right here, this red is for New York, so you can see there was a movement up, right, and then down, and it ended. And then during the ASIN, there was just a reversal up right to the time, and then a pullback during the New York, and then a continuation up, and then a reversal to the New York, and a continuation, and then a continuation here, and the two reversal continuation. So basically, just adjust the 2 time period you'll be trading. Okay. Now, it will help for you guys to also check if there is any potential news using Forex Factory, just to filter, to know what exactly you're expecting for the day. If there is news, basically you guys will be trading the USD pair, okay? And you're going to be checking for AUD news also. So all you have to do is just filter this and go for AUD and for USD. Just to be aware of any volatility coming to the market anytime, okay? Just to be aware of any volatility coming to the market, okay? And basically that's just it. So once you know what time to trade and what to trade, right? So just to know what you'll be seeing, like what time the news is going to be happening, what you should be expecting. So you could see all this. You could see, okay, for me, the Tokyo section is 1:30, so I'll be trading from 2 a.m. Meanwhile, I'm always asleep during those times, so I usually just trade the New York session, okay, which is usually by 2 p.m. for me, or 3 p.m. for me usually. So you could see 1:30 here. So I would have traded this on a Friday non-farm payroll. So basically, this is just it. Now, don't forget what I said. I said we're looking for this pattern for a continuation. There will be a buy, and right before this, there will be a pullback, okay, and then a continuation up, okay. And for a complete sell, or for buy, the opposite direction, there will be a sell downwards, right? A little bit up, down, and then a continuation up, right? and then the opposite direction for a sell. Okay, so basically this is it. So the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is, on my time frame, I could use the 1 hour or the 15 minutes, right? So I just go to the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, and I'll just be looking for reversal points, pullback. I'm going to take in them as my zones. Okay, they're just going to be acting as my zones, which I will expect all of you guys to take this as an assignment and take some levels and send. Okay, so for example, I have my zones, by the way, on my trading view. I do them on trading view because on trading view you could do it this year and it will still be there up to next year. Okay, so the easiest thing to do is take them all on trading view. So these are the points I'll be looking for. So you see this point here, right? I'll be taking this point, something like this, and I'll be taking this point, right? This point, anywhere there's a reversal, this point that forces a little pullback, this point, right? So now if I take all this point here, they're gonna be active all the way through to anytime price comes to that level. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna take a horizontal line. You could use a horizontal line depending on what you're more comfortable with, right? You could use a horizontal line here for this level. Now you can see how this played out, right? This played out right at our spot here. Now if we check, this will either be a New York session or a Tokyo session. So we just put it with that right here. Okay, just to see our sessions. It's still loading. Right. So basically this is just what you have to do. Take this also for this point, just your horizontal line. You could use any color you want, any color. And this line is still active. Anytime price comes here is a zone we want to consider. Okay, now we can see this right here. Right, so you can see this was right, like I said, right during the New York session, right? So you can see this right here, right during the New York session, right? So basically this is what I've been talking about. So you can see this here also. So you just take all these points, you take them, the highs, the pullbacks. So you can see this pullback right here. So you want to take this as your zone. It's still gonna be useful, okay? Still gonna be useful. Right now the price is way up, but it's still going to be useful. Okay. Okay, so that you could see how it played out right here, right? You can see how this zone from way back from the good hedge and came right up, went back up, pull back, and then the continuation. So you're just going to be using this, and this works for both US30 and any pair you're trading. Doesn't matter, crypto, indices, gold, oil. You could use this for any pair. Okay, so just take these levels. You can see this level was very active right here. All right, so what I want you guys to do is to take this level, send me a screenshot, and ask me any questions you have. Now in the next video I'm gonna be explaining to you what to also consider if your trade will be valid. Okay, so you can see right now price is right here at this stop. So you can see once it broke here, it went straight up here. Like I told you guys, a buy, little sell, and a continuation. So that's just what you're looking for. You're looking for a reversal downwards, a continuation downwards, or a reversal upwards, or a continuation upwards. That's just the basic scenarios in the market. There are just 4 scenarios in the market, and you just need to know what time to trade them and what you will be looking for. So you can see for this New York session here was a buy and a pullback down, and I had a zone right here. Basically, that's just how I trade. It is literally that easy. All you have to do is take your zones and wait for your trades to get there. Okay, it's literally that easy. Now for US30 up here, this level happens to be where there's no history for that 5,700. So once the pair goes up and it forms a low or a high and a pullback, you take that level and just leave it that way. Okay, so basically that's all you'll be doing, all you will be doing. So you can see right here also there was a consolidation before a push up. You could also take that level. So we could see clearly from our trade here that if this should break out, it is going back up here, and it either comes down, goes up and hit and then shoot up, or comes back, pull back, take a small pips up and then another one down. So basically you just have to take all these zones. You take these zones on your 1 hour or the 15 minutes. You do the same for AUD USD. For any pair you're trading, literally any pair, doesn't matter what pair, you take those zones and you know exactly what time to trade them. Okay, so you could see for AUD USD, you could do same thing. You see there was a level. Okay, I think this isn't, these lines are taking a long time ago, so they're not valid. I think I took those lines like 3 months back. So you could just take these levels. I want to give you guys fresh levels to take, and then let's just see, we have one right here. So you can see how this played out and just came right here. Remember the New York session and just broke out, came back a little during the Tokyo session, shot up, and then it continued a movement up during the New York session. So now two scenarios possible here. During the Tokyo session, forgive me, I mixed them up. During the Tokyo session, there might be a pullback or a push up again. So basically, that's just what you're looking for. Now, if you find this video interesting or you find it eye-opening, please leave a comment and get back to me about what you think before I make the next video. I just want to take this one step at a time so you guys will understand everything and every step I take to trade. So basically, for US30 and AUD, the sessions you trade are New York, and Tokyo. Now, if you're trading the GPB, it will be London and New York. If you're trading any pair concerning Sydney, you trade Sydney and New York, or London and Sydney. It doesn't really matter. You just have to know what pair you're trading and what time to trade them. Okay. So that will be all for this particular video. If you find this video helpful, please give me your feedback and tell me if you are anticipating the next video. So basically, this is just it. So take your zones for all your pairs now, depending on what time frame you trade the most. It could be 4 hours, but I don't go beyond 1 hour and 15 minutes. Those are the time frame I use the most. Just go 1 hour and 15 minutes. Those are the time frame you should be using, I think. So just take those zones and send me a screenshot of your zones, and we'll kick off from there. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video.